Alrighty then, what is going on guys, and welcome back to some more Danganronpa. Trigger Happy Havoc. When we last left off, we found out that Chihiro died, and now we shall start the investigation. And a.k.a. wants me to cooperate with him. He wants full cooperation this time, apparently. And yeah. Let's check her body first. I could feel the life draining out of my own body. It's a dead body. Chihiro's dead body.
Very strange.
But the more I look at it, the more strange it all seems. This must be Genocide Jack's handiwork. Whoa, but...
What?
But we're still not sure he did it. Is that what you want to say? I wonder about that. Yeah, you definitely seem to know something over here, Byakuya. The word bloodlust is written on the wall in blood. What's the meaning behind it? Bloodlust. Definitely, there must be something behind that, but for right now, I don't know. Could it be that this genocide did is the one responsible for this? And if that's the case, then who did it? There's a dumbbell on the floor. No doubt that is the murder weapon. This is a bloodstain. There's a bloodstain on the wall, on the dumbbell. The Monokuma file said a blow to the head with a blunt object is what killed her. Does that mean this dumbbell was actually the murder weapon?
That's right.
I don't imagine it could have been anything else. Yep, pretty much. Well, just like you said, at least it was like an instant death. Chihiro didn't have to suffer for that, so... Sakura, what do you have to say? I use this locker room all the time. Now, it's become the site of Chihiro's death. But, why was she killed in the locker room? Actually, if you think about it, she could have been killed somewhere else, then carried here. She was very light, that is true. It wouldn't be hard for someone to carry her, but still. I still think she came here on her own, by choice. What makes you say that? She'd been talking a lot lately about how she wanted to get stronger. So you're saying she came here to exercise? Well, wouldn't you know that, Makoto, as well? Well, okay. Yeah, we did talk to her quite a lot through social links. And they are social links, so... basically, they can just be left out of it. But yeah, if we didn't talk to Chihiro, Makoto wouldn't know that she wanted to go and exercise. But since we did talk to her, yeah, we've already learned that she wanted to become stronger. So I guess she went to the girls' locker room and wanted to train. And then suddenly, dead. But according to the Monokuma file, apparently she was killed around 2 in the morning. Would she really have been exercising that late?
Perhaps.
Hina or myself are usually in the locker room during the day, so she was probably avoiding it then. Avoiding it? Although we invited her to join us more than once, she never showed up. So I can only assume she was trying to avoid us. And instead she came to exercise in the middle of the night?
However...
Perhaps, but it's still difficult for me to imagine she would come alone. So she did want to train, but only during the night to avoid Sakura and Hina for some reason. But still would have needed someone to help her. She did want to start exercising. But she specifically mentioned she couldn't do it by herself. She needed support from the others. So you're saying she could have come here in the middle of the night to train in secret? But that she also would have come with someone else? It's a possibility, I think. Okay. Well, we did learn quite a bit over there. Mondo. I don't know if if what she says is actually true or not, it kinda depends. Dude had a real complex about being weak. You heard Chihiro talk about it, right? All I need to get stronger. Yeah, I do remember she said more than once. Sure did, which I guess explains the trip down here. But she really needed to get stronger that badly? You already mentioned it, but she was a girl after all. Most girls aren't all that strong. I don't know, man. Haven't really thought about that stuff. The cause of Chihiro's complex. Her inferiority complex. I can't help wondering what it might be. Alright, we also have Mondo's account there as well. Now I believe it's about time for us to move on. Wait, already?
What?
New clues won't magically appear by standing around here. We need to check every aspect of this case. Well, that's true, but...
Let's go.
If you're satisfied, let's hurry up and proceed. He's so pushy. God! I got caught up with the wrong person this time. Well, hold on, I wanna talk to Kyoko as well. Maybe she did have something to say there. Wasn't Kyoko there as well? So, this is our next location. Huh? This place is related to the investigation? Figure it out for yourself. It's no fun if you don't, right? Truly, it wouldn't be fun if everybody were to discover something and I would discover nothing. I mean, what would be the point of me being here in the first place? I don't know, but... Yeah, okay, let's see. There are a bunch of different pool-related items on the shelf, which have nothing to do with the case. Okay, well, that has nothing to do with the case. Well, what about the Gallon gun? Maybe this gun was used... No, impossible. If that were true, Chihiro would be riddled with holes. I don't know. Well, I do remember that when Monokuma and all of us were in the gym, Yasuhiro did hear like some sort of noise at one point, like a construction site or something like that, and then Monokuma said that maybe it was a machine gun. So it could be that this Gatling gun may have something to do with this case. However, the noises happened before the killing, before the announcement, before Monokuma's announcement. So I don't know how this is gonna relate to the case. A flotation donut? I don't think it's related to what happened to Chihiro. I don't think so. What about the TV? This is one of the Monokuma's monitors Monokuma appears on. Now's no time to think about it. Okay, well, what else? The surveillance camera? Surveillance camera? Even as Chihiro was being murdered, I bet the mastermind was just sitting there watching, enjoying himself. They know what's happened, and they're still forcing us to go through with this. Yeah, what a bunch of jerks. What a jerk Monokuma is. If I remember right, this card reader is meant to work with our handbooks, right?
What?
Do you have an issue with it? If so, you should take it up with Monokuma. He said that, then quickly and sharply clapped his hands together.
Did you call for me?
Okay. You called for me? Has he been... I guess Mono is officially Byakuya's pet. Woof woof! I mean... Rah!
That's right.
It seems that Makoto has a question for you.
You need something?
Sure, what's up? Well, it's just about this card reader.
Yep.
Yes, the card readers have all been designed to interface with each of your e-handbooks. You can only enter the locker room corresponding to the gender listed in your individual handbook. And it's impossible for two people in a row to go through while the door is unlocked, correct?
Unbelievable.
If there were some sort of erotic terrorist on the prowl, the city-mounted Gatling gun would initiate the Swiss cheese slaughter. Dugga-dugga-dugga-dugga.
And the school regulations prohibit anyone from lending someone else their handbook, correct?
Of course.
Correctly correct.
So then, that means only girls can go in the girls' locker room, and only boys can go in the boys' locker room. Well, I guess that means that it could be a girl that killed Chihiro. In other words, Chihiro's body being found in the girls' locker room means... Hey Makoto, I can see right through you. What, that I'm thinking that a girl did it? Well, I'm not gonna say that it actually was a girl. I'm not thinking that straight, Byakuya, if that's what you're thinking. See right through me? Allow me to tell you what you were thinking. Since Chihiro was found in the girls' locker room, the killer must have been able to get in there.
So in other
As such, the
words,
killer must have been one of the girls. Did I get it right?
such ignorance.
Good lord, you're simple. Oh, shut it. Makoto is simple. I am not. I'm thinking of every single possibility here. But am I wrong? No, you're definitely not wrong, but it's not the only solution. I don't know how a boy would get into the girls' locker room yet, but I guess we shall find that out, if we're gonna find that out. You should pay closer attention to the regulations. The answer has been in front of you the entire time. Is it? Loaning your e-handbook to another student is strictly prohibited. Only the act of loaning a handbook is prohibited. Borrowing someone else's is perfectly fine. So, it can either be a girl, or Chihiro gave her own card to a boy to actually train her. But that would be loaning.
I would expect nothing less from the prodigal son of the noble Togani family. So you managed to sniff out the loophole in the regulations.
Knowing you, I would bet you created it on purpose, didn't you? To add a little more excitement to things.
Oh, you're treating me like a puny little appetizer instead of the main course that I am. Now then, since the dead can't actually talk, they're not people anymore. They are things after all.
Oh. So they are not considered people or students anymore when they're dead. So it could be that Chihiro was killed somewhere else other than the girl's locker. And then the killer, whether it was a girl or a boy, used her e-handbook on the girl's locker reader and got her inside. Huh.
Yep.
Get it? Got it? Good.
Wait, hold on. You're saying that's a loophole? You're saying that's a loophole, but in order to borrow something from someone, then that means someone would have to loan it. So,
Why you?
So sleepy. Just listening to you makes me want to pass out. Ugh. Be more like Byakuya and get your poop together.
Unbelievable.
Or else I'll charge you with criminal negligence. No more questions. Figure out the rest of your own damn self.
That's fine.
well, I know you are unfortunately lacking in mental faculties, so I'll fill you in myself. Fucking bastard. Let's head to the main hall. The main hall? That will help you understand what's going on. Alrighty then. The card reader has been added to the truth bullets, and now you're here. Yeah, Byakuya definitely knows something over here. He's being the most suspicious. We came to the main hall. So, what are we looking for here? Does that mean I have to figure that out for myself? Apparently so, he's gonna be silent just like that. Oh, I guess we shall start with the mailbox over here. There's a mailbox here. Could there be something inside? It's an e-handbook? Whoa! There are more e-handbooks? No, wait. There's 3 of them. But what are they doing here? So, you finally found them. Not finally. I found them in my first try. Suck on that, Byakuya. Huh? Did you know these were here, Byakuya? I happened to find them by chance myself the other day. Did you now? It seems there's a system in place where the handbooks of dead students get delivered to this mailbox. So then, these 3 handbooks belong to Junko, Leon, and Sayaka? They sure do. You can go ahead and confirm it yourself. I immediately turned on one of the e-handbooks, and when I did... Yep, it's definitely Sayaka Maizono's e-handbook. You're right! This is Sayaka's handbook! Now do you understand? This is the key to the loophole that I revealed earlier. So, it could be my other theory that Chihiro was killed somewhere else, and then the killer used her e-handbook to get inside the girl locker room. Or the killer got here and knew about the fact that the e-handbooks are delivered to this mailbox, used either Sayaka's or Junko's e-handbook, and actually entered the girl's locker room and killed Chihiro. So it could be that possibility as well, Byakuya. I'm not saying that that is the only thing. Now do you understand? This is the key to the loophole that I revealed earlier. Yeah, I feel like I'm starting to get it. You should pay closer attention to the regulations. The answer has been in front of you the entire time. Loaning your e-handbook to another student is strictly prohibited. Only the act of loaning a handbook is prohibited. Borrowing someone else's is perfectly fine. I see. Yeah, now I understand. Okay. Well, I am gonna give some credit to Byakuya a little bit. For right now, he's still... Well, actually, I'm not gonna let my eyes out of him. Off of him. For the rest of this. No matter what.
What?
Hold on a second. What's wrong?
Very strange.
That's strange. One of the handbooks won't turn on. Is it broken? Whose is it? The other handbook showed Junko's name when I started it up. Then the one that won't turn on must be Leon's, right?
I see.
It would make sense, yes. After all, he did get pummeled with dozens and dozens of baseballs. Pummeled with baseballs. The memory of it came flooding back. That cruel punishment which led to Leon's death. The execution that the mastermind concocted. A cruel, heartless death. You're right. It wouldn't be surprising for the handbook to break during that kind of assault. Huh, you think so? Hold on a second, time out. Am I being the only one who is suspicious of this? Let me just see something over here. Sleeping anywhere, minimal restrictions, violence against Headmaster Monokuma is strictly prohibited, as is destruction of surveillance cameras, blackened, once a murderer. Okay, well there is no regulation over here, but didn't Monokuma say that these handbooks are actually indestructible? Even if you do something like, you know, have a machine gun with baseballs? Can it actually be destroyed? Or broken?
Damn it!
Oh.
Hey! 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 Hey!
Really angry!
Oh my god. Yeah, he's really angry. What?
That Handbook is essentially to student life here. Crucial, integral, instrumental, a super big deal. There's no way you would break that easily.
Yep, I called it. But it did.
That's impossible!
If I say it wouldn't break, it would friggin' break. It can withstand up to 10 tons of pressure, and it's waterproof to up to 100 meters, okay? I don't care how many baseballs you hit it with, it won't do crap. Oh, but even my amazing Handbook does have one single weak point. Okay, well, I don't think he ever said that. I don't remember him saying that. It does?
I can't hear you!
But it's a secret. I wouldn't want you to go breaking any more handbooks.
What?
Then Leo must have broken it somehow without realizing what its weakness was, right?
Hard to say. You know what I think? I think his handbook isn't actually broken.
What?
But you might ask, how could that be? Well, it kind of depends. Is it broken? I mean, does it have like places where it has like holes, or it's like the case is broken, or it just doesn't open? Because there is a difference between being broken and not opening, and being broken like in tiny pieces. Leaving the question hanging in the air, Monokuma disappeared. I wish I could just see the handbook myself to see it, like, you know, what just happened? Cause I don't believe those guys. Neither Makoto nor Byakuya. I don't trust anyone. I mean, Makoto is a disappointment. Byakuya is an asshole. I only have myself to trust over here. Monokuma said it's not broken, but it's an undeniable fact that it's not turning on. Yeah, exactly. Well, I don't see any connection to the case, so it doesn't matter for now. Or does it have a connection to the case? You think so? Either way, something about it still bothers me. Yeah, even Makoto has his suspicions over here. Well, actually, hold on. It is said to be, yeah, he put it as evidence, like, yeah, the broken handbook. It is still it is evidence for the case, so it has some connection. Well, thank you, game. Okay then, this should be enough to get things rolling. Let's begin our investigation in earnest and track down the true culprit. Yeah, we need to find out who killed Chihiro. To be exact, not quite. Huh? Not quite? What do you mean not quite? What do you have to say? What do you mean by that, Byakuya? To be exact, not quite. I guess we shall find that out in the next episode. We shall see what the world Byakuya is talking about. Okay, well, we did find quite a bit of evidence in this, but we still don't know who it was. There's quite a bit of mystery. One day.